In her poem, Wild Geese, Mary Oliver has a line where she talks about this soft animal of our body. It's a quote I like to use when I'm teaching meditation, and recently I was thinking, how do we treat this soft animal of our body? If this body were a pet of consciousness, how well does consciousness and the conscious mind treat this soft animal of our body? If we had a pet, would we leave it waiting by the door, eager to go out, telling it no, there's no time? Would we feed a chimpanzee a box of donuts? Or give a dolphin a huge chocolate cake? How do we really care for this soft animal of our body? How do we make time to do the things that nurture this body? We sometimes forget that this animal body of ours reminds us that we are an animal. We're an animal that has learnt to dress itself. It's an animal that now lives in white boxes and works in glass and metal containers. And if you were to put a lion in a lean white box, not allow it to have any access to nature, how happy would that lion be? And yet we expect ourselves to work in these lean, clean spaces, perhaps devoid of any personal artifacts or reminders of nature. Our body evolved in the forests and savannah of Africa. And yet now we put ourselves into little boxes to live and to work. And we maybe forget our connection to nature. We forget to make time during the day to pause, take a look out of the window, if we have some nature or garden outside, to have a plant on our desk and to connect with nature. So in this week's session, we'll be looking at the importance of stopping and caring for this soft animal of our body. Remembering that this body of ours is an animal. It needs to move, it needs sunlight, it needs to breathe in the forest air from time to time. Research in Japan has shown that spending time in the forest immediately starts to boost the natural killer cells in our body. Our very immune system is designed to be strengthened by spending time breathing in forest air. And that's a reminder that that is where our body has its origin. And so we'll explore, how much time do I already give kind attention to my body? How much do I respect its animal nature? And one of the things I'm working with on myself is this tendency to push past the time when this soft animal of my body is just saying, I'm tired, I want to go to bed. And my head is like, well, it's not time yet, I still need to do this, I still want to watch this, I still have these things to complete. And instead, I'm exploring what's it like to listen to that soft animal of my body, and when it's going, it's time to sleep. Just making that time for going to bed and exploring that whole other realm, which we'll come to in another session, of dreaming. So I look forward to seeing you this Monday. It would be great to have this conversation about how we care for this soft animal of our body, to hear the things that people are already doing, and maybe promote a few ideas for how we can bring some more nurture and care, so that if this body were our pet, the pet of consciousness, we know that we're really looking after this animal body of ours in a way that is optimum. So I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.